Thanks for joining me for this review of the Cotton Carrier 3G 2-camera system harness, vest, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be talking about that and the setup of it, and then also I'm going to be talking about the Black Rapid double harness, which I've used for years and years. I'll give you the pros and cons after using this for what feels, I don't know, I've probably used this for at least 8 years. And I haven't used a Cotton Carrier out in the field yet, but I'll show you the setup, and then the second part of this video will be out on location, actually using it. So first and foremost, one of the biggest differences that I noticed right away was with the Cotton Carrier. It's set up in a vest style system here, which I believe, without the experience being out in the field, distributes the weight evenly on your body. And what I can tell you over the years and years of using the Black Rapid double harness, with the cameras hanging on your side, 5, 8, 12 hours a day holding the cameras, you get a real knot high up in the middle of your back, and that tends to be quite a pain in the butt. Now with the Cotton Carrier, one of the nice things is it just slides on. Just like this. You use your clips, real quick and easy setup. One of the other things that I'm going to be reviewing with the Cotton Carrier is going to be out on horseback. Just don't even do that with the Black Rapid double harness. That is not, it is, I guarantee you, it is not something that you want to do. If you want to damage your equipment, go ahead. But with the Cotton Carrier, with your cameras being so secure to your body, that's something that I'm really looking forward to going out and reviewing for you. Now with this vest just sliding on, you have options, and this is one of the things I really like about this system is you have some extra pockets, like right down here, that you can put some business cards in or something like that. Even inside, you have the ability to slide your phone right down in a little webbing pocket right here. And then even in the back, you have significant, well, maybe I shouldn't say significant, but you have storage behind the webbing in your back as well, to put some things if you want. The setup is very easy. It's just clip and go as far as how to adjust it for your body. What I just clipped here actually goes around as I take my lens. You got to watch the tripod plate, because it may prevent you from clipping your camera into place. So just watch. These are the clips that I don't know if you call them clips. I'll just call it a clip for now. Or feet. We'll call it a foot. This is the foot that you put on the bottom of the camera that clips into the harness right here. So just watch that tripod plate from hitting down here and preventing you from twisting it into place. But I'll show you real quick. Slide in and just twist like that. Now again, the weight of this, it pulls forward, but if you have the harness set up properly, it's going to distribute that weight like a great backpack does out on a trail. What I was saying with this right here is you can adjust it just a little bit to come around like this, and clip just comes right over your lens. And well, probably don't want it that tight, but probably about right there. It just prevents your lens from, or your camera and lens from, floating around while you're out on location. For me, it's not that big of a deal because I need instant access to my cameras. So I'm just going to bypass that. It's not something that is probably, when I'm out on horseback, yes. But for, being in the branding pen and things like that, it won't affect me one bit. The second part to this is for the setup of the second camera, my 16 to 35. This just goes right along the right-hand side here. It's going to Velcro into place in 2 different areas, one inside and one outside. I feel absolutely secure with that. Here is how these feet go onto your camera right there. Really no different than if you use a tripod. It just locks into place just like a tripod plate does. You got to watch those washers so that you don't knock them out of place. Right there. And there's little arrows that show you the direction of the lens. So these two arrows show which way they should be pointing towards the lens so that you get that lock-in technology that these guys use. And I'm just tightening it down. I'm not cranking it down. You don't want to ruin anything. So it's there. I'm just going to slide it in, turn it, and it's locked in place. And this is what it looks like. All said and done. Now I am looking forward to bringing this out into the branding pen with me and giving this a good, thorough once-over. The weight is definitely forward. Keep your back straight. We'll see how this plays out in the upcoming months. This is a rain pouch right here, so if the weather gets wet, you can cover up your equipment. It's not going to allow you to shoot while you're out there, but it will protect your equipment. If you do want to shoot, you'll have to buy one of those weatherproof cases, or just grab yourself a garbage bag and rubber band that on. That's what I've done for many years. Never ruined my equipment. So next time I see you, we'll be out either in the branding pen or on the trail, and I'll be out in a real world review of the cotton carrier. So thanks for tuning in. All right, guys, up here at the barn, getting the horses ready and getting ready with the harness here. One thing I will say right off the bat is the cotton carrier harness here takes up significantly more room in the front pouch, but that's as to be expected. Jeez, all right, come on, kid. Quit chewing on shit. Scare the hell out of everybody. There, let's put it there. All right, so like I was saying, this thing does fit in pretty tight. I can work that out, but I could even put it on top of the cameras and stuff. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Again, the Cotton Carrier 3G camera harness for 2 cameras here. My 16 to 35 will go there, 70 to 200 on the chest plate here. Has these extra pouches right there that you can put stuff in, and then again on the inside right there where I'm going to slide my phone down into, and finally in the back in that webbing area here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and then I'll start recording. All right, guys, so I have the harness on now, and I'm just going to do a 360 here so you can see what it looks like on, and then I'll go ahead and put my cameras on and show you that as well. Okay, cameras in hand. Again, that patented technology here that they use to slide in and click. And all I'm going to do is slide this guy in, making sure that tripod plate doesn't catch down here, but in there pretty secure. And the 16 to 35, same thing, in and click. And from here, I'm just going to make some adjustments up here, make it a little bit more snug. Pull up the chest, and just tighten this guy up. And that one. Okay, I'm ready to mount up. Let's go. All right, guys, out here on the horse. And you can kind of see what's happening there. I'm just kind of letting him lead around and shorten up just a bit, and then let's wait just a second here. You can see what's happening. I gotta tell you right off the bat, this is really secure, and definitely liking the feel of this without the cameras flailing around in the other harness that I used to ride. So let's go for it. One thing that I changed right away is the positions of my camera. So the 7200 is now down on my right hand side because the lens and the hood was banging on the saddle horn, and I just moved the 16 to 35 with the shorter lens to the front, so I'm not offsetting my weight, and I can sit in the saddle with the proper weight and move around as necessary. So so far so good. I'm really enjoying the security of the cameras while I'm riding, and now I'm just going to get down and I'm going to do what I usually do in a branding pen, and I'm just going to start taking some pictures of the girls working. So that's next up. Hell yeah! Alright guys, out with the Cotton Carrier 3G 2-camera harness system, and happy to report that I'm super impressed with it. The stability of the cameras staying on your body and not moving around while you're riding is phenomenal. That just hands down can open up new possibilities for you, especially in places that are inhospitable. You know, you can't take a side-by-side or something like that, and you have to be on horseback. So beautiful. I have no complaints at all. One thing I will tell you though, after doing some coverage just out in the arena while the girls were riding, is man, it gets super hot in here, you know, in this underneath the chest plate here. Oh my gosh, that is going to get warm out branding and at any length of time, especially out on these hot summer days. But overall right now I am just super thrilled with this system and can't wait to use it more.